Gardening is a nice hobby, but there are a lot of pitfalls that can happen if you have little experience or haven't done your research. A good design among garden beds are sub-irrigated planters, or SIPs for short. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own and why they can make growing plants at home easier. As a small-scale example, I'm going to take this water bottle and turn it into a SIP. What I'm going to do first is cut our bottle in half and use the bottom half as our water and air reservoir. Taking this half of the bottle, I'm going to poke 2 holes on opposite sides, about 2/3 the way up of the entire length of this section. In addition to the 2 holes I've just made, I've made a few more on the other half of our bottle, on this section specifically, going all the way around. It really doesn't have to be specific where exactly they are, just so long as they're on this portion. And after that, we can take a cotton ball and put it into the rim of the bottle like this to act as our wick. Similar to how a candle wick will absorb melted wax, drawing it up to the top where it can be used to fuel the flame, SIPs use wicks to draw water from the bottom of the reservoir up to the top where the plants need it. So what I've done now is taken the upper half of the bottle, turned it upside down, and placed it over the bottom half, which I filled with water. And you can see that because of the 2 holes that we made down here, the water level won't get above this point. So we still have this level of air and this level of water that can both be drawn upon, because the cotton ball will allow moisture to pass up into the soil, which will be here. And the holes that we made in this part right here will be able to absorb oxygen and make a quicker beeline to the roots. At this point, you may be asking yourself a few questions. If plants release oxygen as a byproduct of photosynthesis, then why do we need a level of air for the roots to receive? And wouldn't it be better to just water our plants directly? Allow me to explain. While we and all animals rely on our hearts to pump vital resources through the body, plants rely on oxygen as a transporter for nutrients and water. If there's too much water saturating the soil, then plants essentially lose access to a circulatory system. And if this is the case for long enough, then whatever's in the ground, no matter how rich the soil is, will start to decay. With sub-irrigated planters, this won't be an issue you face, since you only have to add water to the tank and never have to risk overwatering the plants directly, as well as this design always providing readily available access to oxygen. And with that, you now know the basics of how SIPs work and why they're so important. Whether or not you plan on applying this tutorial or simply find it interesting, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.